Hot air balloon festivals are held in Latvia each year, which have become very popular and always gather many people. Seeing the many colorful balloons floating through the air is a wonderful sight indeed. However, taking a ride on one of these balloons is a completely different experience where persons can see the beauty of nature from a different angle. Hot air balloons can fly much lower than airplanes. I remember a time when we flew over and landed on a beautiful rye field which was pollinating at that time. Afterwards, we were all sneezing. At the same time, it is possible to fly very high with a hot air balloon so that persons can see what is happening on the other edge of the world. The route of the hot air balloon is determined by the direction of the wind. The route is always decided on before the ride, taking into account weather forecasts. As the pilot explains, you do not need previous experience or training to take a ride on a balloon, as there have even been persons over the age of 80 taking rides who said they wanted to do it again. In Latvia, it's possible for up to 12 persons to take a ride in a hot air balloon basket. My club has 7 pilots. We also have several hot air balloons and we can offer rides for larger groups. If there are 2 or 3 persons to each balloon and we have several balloons in the air, we can even organize a small hot air balloon festival ourselves, which would be especially interesting to first-timers. Very often people are surprised how very calm the ride itself is. Even those who have been afraid of the heights feel safe and only notice they are in the air after lifting off. Speaking about the speeds that can be reached, the hot air balloon pilot says, the speed of the hot air balloon is dependent on the wind speed. We fly taking into account visual flying regulations. If we are 50 kilometers outside Riga, we are permitted to fly at a height of 1 kilometer. If the airspace is reserved, Latvian pilot Gunārs Dukste has even flown as high as 8 kilometers, for example. However, this is an exception. Of course, it's very interesting to see the surrounding area from a kilometer up. But the land looks like a map and is not as beautiful. I like to fly lower, especially on summer mornings when it's possible to greet farmers on the field and wish them a good morning. Taking rides on the hot air balloons can be enjoyed in the winter and summer as well as in the spring and autumn.